Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Conor Benn. Conor Benn admits to testing positive for banned substances in 2 Vada tests. In a stunning interview with The Sun, welterweight contender Conor Benn openly admitted that he failed 2 Vada drug tests that were months apart. Earlier this month, Benn was scheduled to face Chris Eubank Jr. in a catchweight bout. The fight was canceled a few days before the fight when it was revealed by the Daily Mail that Benn had tested positive for a performance-enhancing drug. The British Boxing Board of Control prohibited the fight from taking place, which ultimately led to the fight being called off, as we know. And Conor Benn said this. Benn had refused to allow the BBBOC to share his data as there is an ongoing dispute regarding the confidentiality and jurisdiction of his Vada test. And he said, I wouldn't want to fight without this being resolved, but I should really care about playing the system. I do, so I wouldn't. But part of me thinks if people are portraying me as the villain, I might as well be the villain. I haven't really decided yet, Benn said to The Sun. I won't fight until this gets resolved with a foreign license or not. Whether people believe me or not, it's not down to me. But there comes a stage where you harden and think, F you then. I don't want to get to there, but I also don't want to keep getting hurt by this. It's horrible dealing with this at 26 after working so hard every day. I wonder if I can ever fight again right now, but I cannot let them win. I could get fit enough. I could just compartmentalize, switch off, and focus on the training. But I didn't want to be the villain because I am innocent. I just want my innocence to be proven. I don't care about the board. I could fight in another country in February, but I don't want to do that because it looks like I'm running away. I hope this is well cleared up by then. It baffles me that people think I have cheated after seeing me on TV for so long. What I am like with my team, family, and dad. Am I a serial liar? Let me counterpunch. I think that Conor Benn should have came clean and clear when it happened. And I think this whole issue is so overwhelming at this point simply because we didn't know what happened when it happened. Okay, if he would have tested positive when he tested positive earlier this year and we had heard whim of it, okay, if we knew about it, people wouldn't have really looked at this as bad as it is right now. It's just now it's like floodgate. Okay. The floodgate of evidence, the things that's happening. Now he's admitting, yeah, well, I actually did fail a drug test. People, I feel, had a right to know, especially when people that he's fought, that he's brutally knocked out. Those are the people that are in the front seat of the people that I feel that needed to know about what happened with him, what was he putting in his body, or what was people accusing him, or what did people find that's in his body. Nonetheless, he's responsible for what goes in his body. Therefore, he has a right to know. He has a right to know exactly what is going on. They have a right to know, and he has the right to tell them. So him talking about or speculating that he may want to be the villain or whatever, or I haven't decided or whatever. Dude, you might as well be. You know what I mean? Like he said, F you. You might as well become that guy because you're already that guy. You're that guy that didn't say anything about a failed drug test earlier this year. Then you failed another one previously. And then in both situations, they were pretty much swept under the rug until, I don't know, a leak or it was revealed or whatever. Okay, that's exactly when everyone knew and they were like, what the hell's going on? Okay, so Conor Benn, I feel bad for him, but then at this point, it's like, well, you had to have some type of level of protection when hiding this stuff. You know what I mean? If you have to also think if he was with some other promotional company, some smaller promotional company, or maybe any other promotional company, and this got out, right? Would have been how would it have been handled? Okay, that's the question. Would they have done, and would they have had the same energy, whoever they are, the BBBFC or UCAT or whoever? Would they have had the same energy when it came to Conor Benn if he was with Queensberry, or if he was with Top Rank, or he was with, maybe Top Rank, because, we do know what happened to Oscar Valdez. He had something and he blamed it on the tea that he was drinking, and then he was still able to fight Robert Consensau. Okay, so we don't know, but I can tell you at the end of the day, though, people, Conor Benn admitting now, it just makes it that much worse, honestly. If you're going to keep a lid on it, at least you could have stayed keeping a lid on it. Because now you're saying, okay, guys, fuck it, I did it. What do you want from me? I did it. I'm innocent, though, but I did it. I tested positive for 2. And I'm like, okay, well, at what point, what could you say or what could you do to clear your name? That's the question. What could you say or do at this point? All we know, you tried to hide it from us. So since you tried to hide it from us, it's like, okay, well, all right, you're innocent, but then yet we didn't know about this when it happened. So there is 2 issues. 1 with Conor Benn, of course, then 2 with the people that tried to hide it, the powers that be. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Conor Benn admitting that he failed 2 drug tests by Vada. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.